What specific tax measures are under consideration to create the fiscal headroom Rachel Reeves mentioned? How might those impact the income groups and businesses, different income groups?
Generally, any tax rises means people would have less money in their pocket. And she's saying this is a budget for growth. It is like I saying to you, by taking money out of your pocket, I'm making you richer. No, it's the other way around. If I put money in your pocket, I make you richer. So this slogan, budget for growth, it just doesn't make sense when you're taking money out of people's pocket and you're telling them you're growing. Obviously, there are three ways they could tax: is VAT, is the income tax, and national insurance. These are the three areas that she would be. Most probably it'll be income tax. I don't think she will go for VAT. It'll be mostly on income tax, and then it'll be mostly on the higher incomes, on the wealth makers. And the wealth makers are leaving this country anyway. So this time next year will be even less wealth makers in the United Kingdom, and there'll be even less money for the government.
Well, she spoke about increasing the taxes so as not to get back to austerity of before, but how does increasing taxes differ from the previous austerity measures? What lessons has the government learned from those earlier periods then?
Well, I have a bias. I am a member of Conservative Party, but I would declare that, in my opinion, George Osborne, the Conservative Chancellor between 2010 and 2016, was one of the worst chancellors we've ever had. He introduced austerity, which was absolutely wrong strategy. When he was declaring austerity for United Kingdom, China was investing $100 billion dollar a year in its infrastructure. And they had a plan of 5 trillion to invest 5 trillion into their infrastructure. That's why the economy grew. So what I'm trying to say is, by referring to austerity, this is like long time ago. How far does she want to go back? And this is just an excuse. The reason why she brings up past like 15 years ago, 16 years ago, is because she has, again, no solution. And it's very simple. All she has to do is seriously start deregulating and having an energy policy. The reason why we cannot attract inward investment because our energy costs are too high. If we had a proper energy policy where we could offer plenty of access to plenty of cheap energy, then we would attract a lot of manufacturing, a lot of industrial companies coming to UK, and also generally the inflation would drop. And once the inflation dropped, the interest rate would drop. But then when you mention that, it just goes over their head. They have no idea what is an energy policy, except net zero, obviously.